Think like the rich. Hello, today I want to tell you an interesting story. This story will make you think and guess what the topic of today's video is. Are you ready? Let's get started. The story of the girl who bought a $35 million quarry without spending a dime. In the middle of the wild mountains, where giant limestone quarries stretch endlessly, there is a potential investment opportunity that few people realize. A young girl named Junli, with a sharp mind and a daring spirit, saw the value of a large quarry that was being sold for $35 million. But there was one big problem. She didn't have enough money to buy it. Junli did not come from a wealthy family, nor did she have a large amount of capital in hand. But she understood that true wealth does not lie in the amount of money she has, but in the way she thinks and takes advantage of opportunities. The quarry belongs to an elderly businessman who wants to sell it quickly due to financial difficulties. Junli carefully researched the construction stone market, the mining value of the mine, and especially the needs of the surrounding small quarry owners. Instead of accepting that she had no money, Junli found a way to negotiate intelligently. She met the quarry owner directly, showing her understanding of the field and her determination to own it. She said, "I know your quarry has great potential, but if it sells slowly, the price may drop further due to market fluctuations. If you agree, I will buy this quarry for $35 million USD, but only deposit $2 million USD in advance and pay the rest within 60 days. The quarry owner was hesitant at first, but because Nhi had proven that she was serious and had a clear plan, he accepted the offer. After signing the contract, Soch deposited $2 million USD. Junli immediately moved to the most important stage, using financial leverage. She did not intend to exploit the quarry alone, but she knew that many small quarry owners around were in need of expanding their mining area, but did not have the opportunity to own a large quarry. Junli made a list of 12 businesses and individuals in the quarry industry, approaching each one to propose a mutually beneficial solution. I currently own the right to exploit a large quarry in a very favorable location. Instead of spending tens of billions to buy the entire quarry, he could lease each part at a reasonable price. Initially, some quarry owners were skeptical, but Nhi persistently presented convincing figures. The rental price was much cheaper than buying a new quarry. No need to invest a large amount of capital, just need to pay the rental in stages. The mine had a full mining license, and it only needed to be operated to be exploited immediately. After a week of negotiation, Junli signed many contracts for the stone mine with a total revenue of $36 million USD. With $36 million USD in hand, Junli immediately paid the remaining $33 million USD to complete the transaction with the original mine owner. After transferring ownership of the stone mine, she not only legally owned the entire area, but also kept 3 billion VND as working capital. The lesson learned, Junli proved an important business principle. You don't need a lot of capital to own valuable assets. With the right mindset, knowing how to negotiate, and taking advantage of financial leverage, you can turn opportunities into assets without spending a lot of money. This deal helped Nhi not only have an immediate profit, but also establish a reputation in the stone mining business. This is the power of leveraged thinking. Don't use your own money, but use other people's assets to create value for yourself. At this point, you must have guessed today's topic, right? It's leveraged thinking. This is the key to help you achieve big goals without too many resources. Also known by a powerful name, catching wolves with bare hands, borrowing strength to make money. Think like the rich welcomes you. If you are passionate about business, an investor, a young person eager to start a business, or simply want to develop yourself, I'm sure this video will bring you useful values. Please be patient and watch the whole video, because the best part will be at the end. Without wasting any more of your time, let's get started. Leverage thinking. How the rich borrow strength to make money and master the game. The secret of wealth. Why are some people poor despite working hard all their lives, while others can create a huge fortune with just one right move? The answer lies in leverage thinking. You can work hard all your life to make money, but the truly rich don't. They know how to borrow from money, people, technology, systems, and brands to create huge wealth without having to do everything themselves. If you understand and apply leverage correctly, you can double, multiply your success without having to spend too much effort. This is the secret that helps the rich get richer. Let's explore real-life stories that demonstrate the power of leverage and how to apply it to change your life. Understanding leverage thinking. Definition of leverage. Leverage is the way to use other people's resources, money, time, technology, systems, brands, to achieve results many times greater than your own capabilities. There are 5 important types of leverage. 1. Financial leverage. Using other people's money to get rich. 2. Time leverage. How to get more time without working more. 3. Human leverage. Hire good people to work for you. 4. Technology leverage. Utilize technology to optimize productivity. 5. System leverage. Build processes to automate everything. Now let's go into real stories to understand the power of leverage. Real stories about leverage thinking. Story 1. Jeff Bezos and Amazon. Technology leverage. Jeff Bezos started Amazon in a small garage, but he applied leverage thinking by using technology and the internet to scale quickly. Instead of opening each traditional bookstore, he leveraged the power of the online platform to sell books around the world, then gradually expanded to other industries. Today, Amazon is not only a retail company, but also one of the most powerful technology corporations in the world. Story 2. Warren Buffett and financial leverage. Warren Buffett is a living testament to the financial leverage mindset. He did not get rich by simply saving money, but by using money to invest in companies with great potential. Thanks to the power of compound interest and constant reinvestment, he turned a small amount of capital into a financial empire worth hundreds of billions of dollars. Story 3. Elon Musk leverages people. Elon Musk did not suddenly build rockets, electric cars, or online payment systems, but he has the ability to attract the best talents to work for him. He uses human leverage to turn his bold ideas into reality with SpaceX, Tesla, and many other projects. Story 4. Jack Ma and Alibaba leverages the platform. Jack Ma started Alibaba with a simple idea: connecting small businesses with global customers through an online platform. He did not sell himself, but created an ecosystem for suppliers. This is the fundamental lever that helped Alibaba become one of the largest e-commerce corporations in the world. Story 5. TikTok and the algorithm lever. TikTok does not create content, but takes advantage of artificial intelligence to personalize content for each user. The smart algorithm helps this platform explode quickly, attracting hundreds of millions of users in just a few years. Story 6. Nguyen Ha Dong and Flappy Bird leverage the spread. Flappy Bird is a simple game, but thanks to the power of social networks and the viral effect, this game has reached millions of downloads in just a few weeks, helping Nguyen Ha Dong earn tens of thousands of dollars per day without advertising. Story 7. The story of the poor and the rich. A poor man saw the rich living happily every day, while he had to work hard but was still poor. He felt it was unfair and prayed to God. God asked, "How can you feel fair?" The poor man replied, "Let the rich man do the same work as you. If they are still rich, I will not complain anymore." God agreed and turned a rich man into a poor man like him. Each man was given a mountain of coal and told to dig it all out in a month. The poor man was used to hard work and quickly dug up a lot of coal to sell. The rich man had never done manual labor before, so he dug very slowly, earning less money. But instead of continuing to dig himself, he hired 2 strong men to help him. In just one day, his team dug up many times more coal than the poor man. He continued to hire more men, dig, expand the scale, and by the end of the month, while the poor man only earned enough to eat, the rich man had a large fortune, quickly becoming rich again. Lesson learned. The rich not only work hard, but they also know how to take advantage of other people's resources to double their profits. How do you see this story? Do you see the great power of leverage? It will answer the question, how to start a business without much capital. The lesson learned, it doesn't matter how much capital you have. The important thing is how you use that capital. Story 8, KFC story, brand leverage. Colonel Sanders failed hundreds of times before founding KFC, but instead of opening his own store, he used the franchise model. KFC exploded all over the world, and he made money from letting others use his fried chicken recipe. Lesson: you don't need to do it all yourself. Let others replicate the model for you. Story 9, Google story, technology leverage. Google is not only a search engine, but also makes billions of dollars from advertising through the Google Ads platform. They provide free services to users, but make money thanks to the advertising automation system. Lesson: technology helps you make money even while you sleep. Story 10, 2 well diggers. In a village, there were 2 men competing to sell water. The first man carried water from the stream to the village every day to sell. Every day, he earned a certain amount of money. But if he did not work one day, he would not earn any money. The second man, instead of carrying water, spent his time building a water pipeline to the village. At first, he did not earn any money. But when the pipeline was completed, water automatically flowed to the village, and he earned money all day without doing anything. After a year, the second man became rich without having to work every day, while the first man still had to work hard to carry each bucket of water. Lesson: don't sell your labor. Build a system so that money flows into your pocket. Story 11, 2 farmers. A farmer grows his own crops and does all the work in the fields. He still works hard day after day to improve his country. Another farmer hires workers, buys modern machinery, and applies automatic irrigation technology. Not only does he have a larger yield, he also expands his land area, turning himself into a farm owner. After 10 years, the first farmer is still a poor farmer, while the second farmer has become a millionaire. Lesson: use human and technology leverage instead of doing everything yourself. Story 12. Two people run restaurants. The first opens a small restaurant by himself and works from morning to night. The second builds a restaurant brand, then franchises it to others. After 5 years, the second farmer has hundreds of restaurants nationwide, while the first is still a busy small restaurant owner. Lesson: use brand leverage and franchise model instead of operating everything yourself. Story 15. Airbnb. Using other people's houses to get rich. Airbnb doesn't own any hotels, but it is the world's largest accommodation company. They simply create a platform that connects guests and hosts. Lesson: you don't need to own property, just find a way to exploit other people's resources. Story 13. Two people sell online. The first sells by knocking on customers' doors. The second runs Facebook ads and uses chatbots to automate sales. The second makes money even while sleeping, while the first still has to work every day. Lesson: let technology work for you. Do you realize these stories are happening around us? Archimedes once said, "Give me a fulcrum and I will move the world." This is not only a principle of physics, but also a philosophy that applies to every area of life. By using smart leverage, you can turn small resources into huge results. Next comes the best part of this video. That is how to apply leverage thinking to business and life. Leverage thinking is not just a tool for rich people or successful entrepreneurs. This is a principle that anyone can apply to accelerate success and optimize every aspect of life. Here is how to apply each type of leverage in a practical and effective way. 1. Financial leverage. Use money to make money. Money should not just be a tool to spend, but a means to help you create more money. Rich people do not work to make money. They let money work for them. In business, if you only use your own capital to expand, it will take you a lot of time. Successful businesses all use capital, call for investment capital, or take advantage of cash flow from customers to expand. For example, Starbucks not only sells coffee, but also uses prepaid customer membership fees to invest and open more branches. In personal investing, leverage your finances through smart investments, investing in real estate, stocks, or other high-yield assets. Important principles. Don't use financial leverage to buy liabilities, things that don't create value, but invest in assets, things that help money make money. 2. Leverage time. Do less, achieve more. Time is the only resource you can't get back, so use it wisely. In business, instead of doing everything yourself, outsource or create systems to reduce your workload. For example, a business owner shouldn't spend all day answering emails or managing orders, but should hire an assistant or use automation software. In your personal life, focus on the things that have the highest value. The rest can be delegated, automated, or simply eliminated. Important principle: if something can be done by someone else for less than the value of your time, let someone else do it. 3. Leverage people. Collaborate instead of doing it all yourself. Successful people don't do everything themselves. They leverage the skills, time, and resources of others to achieve a larger goal. In business, build a strong team instead of trying to control everything yourself. Collaborate with strategic partners instead of doing every step in the business process. For example, Steve Jobs wasn't the best at programming or hardware, but he knew how to find the right people to realize his vision. In life, take advantage of mentorship instead of trying everything yourself. Connect with people who can help you expand your opportunities and knowledge. Important principle: alone you can go fast, but together you can go far. 4. Leverage technology. Let machines do the work for you. Technology is one of the most powerful levers in today's era. Those who know how to leverage technology will have a greater competitive advantage. In business, create an online store instead of just selling directly. Use AI and chatbots to automate customer care. Use management software to optimize operational processes. In life, use a personal finance management application instead of manually taking notes. Study online instead of wasting time traveling to class. Important principles. Important principles. Technology does not replace people, but it helps people work more effectively. Leverage the system. Build an automatic money-making machine. The system helps you scale without having to work more. In business, the franchise model helps businesses expand quickly without having to manage each branch themselves. Automated sales systems help businesses make money even while they sleep. In investing, creating passive income from dividends, rental properties, online business models. The important principle is that if you have to be there for everything to work, you don't really have a system. 6. Brand leverage, making others trust and choose you. Branding not only helps you sell more easily, but also helps you get more opportunities. In business, a strong brand helps products sell at higher prices, and customers become more loyal. For example, Apple can sell iPhones at higher prices than its competitors thanks to the strength of its brand. In your personal career, if you build a good personal brand, you will easily get better career opportunities. The important principle is that branding helps you borrow from the trust of customers without having to spend a lot of effort to convince them. In conclusion, success is not about effort, but about leverage. You can work hard all your life and still not achieve financial freedom. But if you know how to use leverage, you can achieve greater results without working harder. Stop for a moment and ask yourself, are you doing everything yourself, or can you outsource? Are you spending money and consuming assets, or investing in assets? Are you leveraging technology to optimize your work? Are you building systems to make your money work for you? Are you expanding your brand to easily attract opportunities? Leverage thinking is not a distant skill, but a tool that helps you master the game. Start applying it today. Learn how to borrow power to succeed. If you want to be successful and rich, don't rely on your own strength. Learn how to borrow power from money, people, systems, technology, and brands to accelerate your success. Do you want to work hard all your life, or do you want to create a money-making machine that works even when you sleep? The choice is yours. Due to time constraints, we will stop here. We hope this video has brought you a lot of value. Save it to your playlist if you want to watch it again. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Click the notification bell so you don't miss out on upcoming, interesting, and useful videos. Thank you for watching, and see you again.